Close your eyes and imagine shrinking down until you are no bigger than a speck of dust. You find yourself standing in a glowing city. Skyscrapers of neurons stretch high above, their branches intertwining, sparks of light racing along their cables. This is your brain alive with constant conversation. A voice greets you, "Welcome back." Last time you learned how neurons fire electrically. Today you'll meet the chemical messengers, the language of the brain. Each neurotransmitter carries a unique meaning: movement, memory, pleasure, calm. Follow me. The first figure you meet steps forward in emerald robes. I am acetylcholine. I command your muscles to move and help you pay attention, learn, and remember. Without me, your body would be still. In diseases like Alzheimer's, my producing neurons fade and memories slip away. Medicines try to boost my presence, but they cannot replace the lost cells. Think about your own life. Every time you type a text, play a pickup soccer game, or dance at a family wedding, it's acetylcholine directing your muscles. When you cram for an exam and try to hold new material in mind, acetylcholine is right there in your hippocampus. Imagine a grandmother forgetting your name because her acetylcholine-producing neurons are gone. That's the heartbreaking reality of Alzheimer's. You journey onward into a marketplace, alive with drums and treasures. A lively merchant greets you. I am dopamine, I am the spark of reward and motivation. I rise when you taste chocolate, win a game, or feel success. Drugs like cocaine flood the streets with me, creating highs that enslave. Yet in another corner, when my supply dwindles, bodies stiffen and tremble. This is Parkinson's. And when I surge too wildly, reality itself can shatter, as in schizophrenia. I am proof of the brain's complexity. You think back to your own experiences, that rush when your TikTok video gets hundreds of likes, that surge of energy when you finally finish a tough paper, that thrill when your team scores a goal. All dopamine. But you also know someone who keeps chasing that same rush, maybe through gaming, maybe through substances, and you see how easily the dopamine system can be hijacked. For others, the connection may be watching a beloved elder struggle with Parkinson's, reminding us dopamine isn't just pleasure, it's the very fuel of movement. Two towers rise above the city, one bathed in calm blue, the other in alert gold. Serotonin speaks first. I shape sleep, appetite, mood, and pain. When I am too low, depression and anxiety grow. Medicines called SSRIs extend my stay in the synapse, lifting spirits. Her brother norepinephrine speaks firmly. I awaken you, sharpen you, and prepare you for stress. Too little of me brings fatigue, too much creates anxiety. Together we balance the storm of emotion. These two chemicals touch daily life in ways students from every background can recognize. If you've ever stayed up all night, then felt moody, hungry, and unfocused the next day, you felt serotonin disruption. If you've ever felt your heart race before giving a speech or taking an exam, that's norepinephrine preparing you for action. And if you've seen a friend or relative struggle with depression, you've witnessed what happens when these systems falter, sometimes lifted by SSRIs or SNRIs, sometimes stubbornly resistant. Deeper into the city, you reach a great seesaw. On one end sits GABA, serene and steady. I am the brake, I calm neurons and keep chaos at bay. Without me, seizures and anxiety erupt. On the other end leaps glutamate, blazing with fire. I am the accelerator, I fuel learning and memory. More than half the brain's synapses are mine, but in excess I scorch and kill, as in stroke. Only balance keeps us safe. Think of GABA as that deep exhale you take in yoga class or the quiet calm after prayer or meditation, your nervous system slowing down. Think of glutamate as the jolt when you pull an all-nighter studying or when you finally grasp a difficult concept, the energy of learning itself. Too much calm and you'd never stay awake for class. Too much fire and your system burns out. Balance is survival. In a training arena, warriors run and strain. A golden wave floods over them, easing pain and bringing euphoria. A figure greets you, I am endorphin. I rise in stress and exercise, giving you a runner's high. I am your natural painkiller. Yet opiates mimic me too closely, bringing both relief and the chains of addiction. Here, examples abound across cultures. The laughter that comes in waves at a family gathering until your stomach hurts, that's endorphins. The calm joy after a tough workout at the gym or after dancing all night at a celebration, that's endorphins. Yet many of us also know someone touched by the opioid crisis when the brain's natural system is hijacked, leading to devastating consequences. Finally, you enter a neon-lit chamber. A shimmering being approaches. I am MDMA, many know me as ecstasy. I surge serotonin, filling hearts with connection and warmth. Scientists now test me as a medicine for trauma and depression. But I carry risks, misuse can harm, dependence can follow. I stand at the border of healing and danger. For some, this may recall stories of rave culture or nightlife. For others, it might connect to the hope of new treatments for PTSD, especially for veterans, refugees, or survivors of trauma. MDMA embodies both the promise and the peril of altering neurotransmission. As you prepare to leave the city, the voice of your guide returns. You have met the great messengers. Acetylcholine, dopamine, serotonin, norepinephrine, GABA, glutamate, endorphins, and even the frontier of MDMA. They shape movement, memory, appetite, attention, pleasure, stress, and healing. They are at work when you scroll social media, pray in a quiet temple, laugh with friends, grieve with family, or cross a finish line. Every culture, every background, every moment of life is written in their language. To understand them is to begin to understand yourself.